Good afternoon, everyone. Wherever you are from, good afternoon from here. Today, I want to talk about salt. As I promised, I said I will bring a topic today that we all discuss about. We are discussing about salt today. Earth is wet. So I want you to know how to take salt in order not to affect you medically. Too much of salt damages some organs in our body. So if you know the measurements of the salt you should take, you know how to keep yourself away from trouble. It is better to take care of your health now than be looking for the cure later. Amount of salt per day should be under one level or no. So there should be a level of sugar and salt in our body so that we won't have issue with our health. As an adult, you cook finish. After cooking, you see the salt is not enough in your food. You still put more salt, that is uncooked salt. You add to your soup or to your food so that to make it sweet. My dear sister and brother, you are cleaning yourself small. You buy certain food, they put salt, the uncooked one, they put it on top of the food you eat, short food. That is direct poison. It's very dangerous. There should be a limit to the salt intake as an adult. Per day, you should take at least 5 grams of salt. 5 grams of salt. If your salt is more than 5 grams of salt, you are giving yourself problem. So my advice for you is this: 5 grams of salt is a baby teaspoon. That is amount of salt you should take per day. If you measure that, if you don't take more than what you should take, your health will be very nice. You won't have kidney or liver problem, or you won't have high blood pressure. Some people say, doctor, I'm not thinking. Doctor, I'm fine. Doctor, I don't have anything in mind, but I have BP. Why? Because you take much of salt. Salt make your BP rise. You are a BP patient, you eat salt as if you are eating snacks. It's very dangerous. Salt for BP patients is very dangerous. Even if you are not a BP patient, you should stay away from salt. Taking salt is very dangerous. You should minimize your salt today because high level of salt in our body, in our blood system, disturb our heart. It increase the level of blood pressure. It give more pressure to the heart, and it can lead to heart attack or heart failure. So my dear brother and sister, as an adult, try and minimize the way you take salt. There are so many things you can use without salt. So many things. When I say salt, including the seasonal aroma, those Maggi, to make it easier. There are so many ways you can make your food sweet or delicious without using salt or Maggi. Use onion, locust bean, and so on. There are so many ways you can eat without salt or the Maggi. Because those salt and Maggi contain sodium chloride, and much of sodium chloride disturb our level of heart rate. So if you have high blood pressure, you still don't mind your salt, the way you eat salt, you are killing yourself, you are taking direct poison. Not poison that will kill you instantly, it will kill you small, small. Because when you have BP, you still love eating sweet things. It will very sweet in your mouth, but destroy some organs in you. So it will not disturb your blood pressure. Your blood pressure will flow more than it's supposed to be flow. And when it's like that, it might cause stroke. I see a message, there's a message here say, but how can we reduce our level of salt? Some say, doctor, not everybody eats locust beans. That's true. If you don't eat locust bean, eat onions. There are some areas they don't even put salt in their food and they eat it like that. And it's fine like that. You know, curing things is better than preventing things is better than you cure. When you prevent things, it's better than cure. That is why you see some people at the age of 40, 35, 40, 50 with stroke. They don't think, they don't have any problem. Imagine salt can cause stroke because salt increase the level of sodium chloride in our body, in our blood system. And when that happens, it will increase the risk of having a stroke, having a high blood pressure. When someone have high blood pressure, it might claim the eyes, the brain, all this, any of the sense organs. It might claim any of them. So it is better to know what we are doing. Eating salt too much is very dangerous. Per day, for an adult, salt of 5 grams is okay. Even if you can do without it, it's very, very good. Because there are so many food that we are eating that contain sodium chloride itself. You still add salt, more sodium chloride. That is why it's overdose. Some will have enough of salt, they will put enough of Maggi in their food. Don't you know Maggi contains a lot of salt too? And when you are eating short food, it increase the dosage of our sodium chloride. Today, I'm talking about salt. There will be another topic about sugar too, because those are twins, salt and sugar. But today, I want to tell you about salt today only. The next day, I will be doing a live video with you. It will be on salt. And I'm telling you what salt can damage in our body. Once again, I'm Dr. Adejare Ayobami. I'm here to tell you about your health. If I'm making you happy, I have to tell you what will make your health healthy too. Everything is not money. Everything is not money. There are so many things we do, but we don't care about it. Like what I bring today about salt. Salt damage our health small, small. Our health is very, very paramount to us. If you buy a new car today, after a year or 2 years, if the car does not break down, we will go to a mechanic to run a checkup. But as for we that we are driving the car, we never go for checkup for once. It's very dangerous. That is why we Africa down when we sick. That is why we Africa die without a diagnosis of anything. But the Africa will say it's from their village. It's not from village. It's you that you kill yourself. You kill yourself with negligence. You don't do checkup. You don't care for your health. You don't know you should go for checkup. You buy a car or a generator or a motorcycle. You driving it every day, every day. You that you are driving something every day, what you are driving, you go for its checkup. But you that you are driving is you have never attended to any hospital for any checkup before. Don't you think you are cleaning yourself small, small? That is why some people will die without any treatment. Some people will die without even diagnosis of anything. That is why some people will die, nobody will know what killed the person. They will say it's village people. They called him while sleeping. They attack him while sleeping. No, you may have hypotension or hypertension. Or there are some things that don't even show until you go for checkup. Assuming someone is having maybe liver problem or kidney problem or heart problem, if you go to hospital for checkup before it weigh you down, you may not even know. That is the use of test. If you go to hospital, they will diagnose, they will do some tests for you, and you will be diagnosed. The earlier the better. They will take care of you, they will treat you with a little thing, and you'll be okay, you'll be over to it. But when you don't go for test, there are some sickness that don't weigh you down until it's chronic. And when it's chronic, it may not even request for money. It may request for your life. And your life is very precious to yourself. As I always said, no one loves you as you love yourself. And good health dey your hand. Your good health dey your hand. Don't take it for granted. So, my dear brother and sister, eating too much of salt is very dangerous. I say earlier, 5 grams per day for an adult. That is the volume of salt for adults to take every day. 5 grams of salt, that is a baby teaspoon, not even a full up, a baby teaspoon. If you can get the gram, 5 grams of salt per day for an adult is very good, because Salt contains sodium chloride, and much of sodium chloride in our body destroy our health. So please and please, your good health dey your hand. Don't take it for granted. Make a hay where the sun shine. Take care of yourself where you can still walk around yourself. Don't let people take care of you. Take care of yourself today. Earth is wet. So I will listen to some questions. If you have any question, I will like to answer you now. As I said earlier, before I read messages, as I said earlier, if you want alternative instead of salt, you can use locust bean and onions or those garlic or turmeric. They are very good and nutritious and even give you a good health. Salt is not good. In a lot of people don't know. Some people don't even think of anything, but they have BP. That is why we see people of under 20 having BP nowadays. What causes it? Much of sodium chloride. Much of sodium chloride. That's what causes it. Olden days, there's nothing like that. Only when you think too much, you have BP. But nowadays, without even thinking enough, you have much of salt, high blood pressure in your body system. So, my people, take care of your health today. Don't take it for granted. Eat healthy food. Sleep very well. When you discover you are not sleeping very well or your urine is have changed, you drink a lot of water and still change, not clean enough, and you can't sleep very well, those are bad signs. Go to hospital and do the necessary thing. You know, I always said, I love you so much and I want you to live long in good health. Your good health dey your hand. So now I be listening to messages so that I can advise you when to go to hospital and when you don't need to go to. So sometimes some people think what we doctors told you is very difficult. Like telling you to drink water regularly it's very good. Water is very good. Don't flow very well. There will be a storage. You can even drink water very well. There won't be like typhoid, blockage of the large intestine. There won't be any issue with your intestine. Everything having a pipe with a running water, the pipe will go freely. That is how our intestine should be. Eat very well, sleep very well, and notice your sign. Notice your health. Health is wealth. No amount of money you have, if you don't have good health, your money is wasted. Just imagine your hard-earned money only on health problem is very dangerous. So I will advise you to eat very well and stay away from a lot of salt and maggi. Eat a minimal level of salt. As I said earlier, 5 gram, 5 gram per day. That is for adults. 5 gram per day. That's for adults. So eat a good food and minimize your salt intake. And always check your BP regularly. That one will tell you how you're healthy or not. Eat good food, take care of your health, and it's very cheap. You do it for free. And when you are doing your BP, so please, health, eat very good food, do medical checkup. There are some that does not cost. Going to hospital is not cost, but going to different concussion medicine, you will feel relieved at that moment. But those drugs may damage some things in your head. So please, hospital is not cost. You can't even imagine how much is card in hospital. Some are 1,000 naira. Some, the highest one is 5,000 naira. Some are 500, 1,000, 1,500, depending on your area. So go to hospital and treat yourself. Don't do self-medication. My friend used something and I use it too, and that my friend is okay. What I give your friend, I may not give it to you. Don't do self-medication. Don't follow what your friend use. What your friend use that make him or her okay might kill you. Please don't take your health for granted. I am your host, Dr. Adejare Ayobami. Till next time, when I call your way, remain healthy and remain blessed. Thank you. Have a nice day.